Hi guys, welcome back to another video on my channel. My name is Shamika Faith, also known as Face by Faith. In today's video, I will be discussing procrastination and how we can use scripture to overcome this. So let's get right into it. Procrastination is such a big deal, but it seems so small. Like it creeps in your everyday life and you don't even realize it until months later you realize, oh shoot, that thing I said I was going to do, I never actually did, right? Like procrastination to me means delaying your destiny. Laziness and procrastination goes hand in hand. Disobedience and procrastination goes hand in hand. Anxiety and procrastination goes hand in hand. And I'm going to explain to you what I mean. For an example, I was supposed to start this beautiful YouTube channel January 2025. But when did I start it? September, around Labor Day. September 2025. I wasted so much time doing absolutely nothing. I mean, I was in school, I was working. This is just a way for me to glorify God and share my passion, but I was doing nothing creatively. I was doing nothing to spread the word like I said I wanted to. And why did I not start? Because I was anxious, worried about the outside noise, the chatter. What are people going to think, right? I was disobedient. Me and God had a conversation top of the year, actually towards the end of 2024, and I just did not listen. And he's telling me, start the channel. Do it. What are you afraid of? Stop being fearful of things. Cool. And then out of pure laziness, pushing it off. Like when I really sit back and think about it, it's ridiculous the amount of time I've wasted, but that's how real it is, right? It just slips in day by day and we don't realize that we are delaying the purpose that God has for us. And this applies to everything in life because I believe that God aligns everything, meaning friendships, relationships, jobs, schools, circumstances, whatever. God is in control of it all. So if you procrastinate at school, your job, or in your relationships, or for yourself, of course, you're disobeying the Lord and you're delaying your destiny. Do y'all know what or who is Belphegor? Like in the Bible, it's Baal Peor, and it's a false god that the Israelites worshipped, and it means the demon of sloth, right? I'm not saying that we got demons now, but it's an actual thing. Everything is spiritual, right? So if there's a demon of sloth that the Israelites prayed to, why do you think they got lazy and started questioning God, wanted to get out of the wilderness, wanted to go back to enslavement instead of the promised land? Literally, they delayed their destiny because they were lazy. Actually, it's in Deuteronomy. Let me go to it in case you guys think I'm lying. In Deuteronomy 4, verse 3, you saw for yourself what the Lord did to you at Baal Peor. There, the Lord your God destroyed everyone who had worshipped Baal, the god of Peor. Later on, the Jewish and Christian religion changed the name to Belphegor, but it's the same as Baal Peor. And Deuteronomy 4, it's right there. I'm not lying. Like, do your research. This is a real thing. I'm not trying to say we have demons attached to us, but I'm just trying to let you know that everything is spiritual. And because the Israelites worshipped Baal, they didn't even get to the promised land. They delayed their destiny. It's that deep. So let's get into more scripture. James 4:14. How do you know what your life will be like tomorrow? Your life is like the morning fog. It's there a little while and then it's gone. We're not promised tomorrow, so it's a fact. 17 says, remember, it is a sin to know what you ought to do and then not do it. What? Is that deep to God? We know what we got to do, yet we're disobedient, yet we're being lazy? He's not going for that. We're going into Proverbs, one of my favorite books in the Bible. 6:9-11. But you lazy bones, how will you sleep? When will you wake up? A little extra sleep, a little more slumber, a little folding of the hands to rest. Then poverty will pounce on you like a bandit. What? So disrespectful. But he's speaking. Like, I had to speak to myself. Like, wait a minute. You love sleep too much, Shamika. Like, you're not doing what you and God had a conversation about. Granted, I worked 40 hours a week. I was going to school. I was taking public transportation. It's a lot of stress on my body. I understand that. But I felt like if I'm alive, willing, and able, I should be able to do the things that me and God spoke about. So why am I sleeping so much? So I'm really like, I have to manage my time better. And I know that you guys can relate to that for real. But it also talks about the fact that you'll be poor. Like, you're not getting no work done being asleep. It's just a fact. Proverbs 13:4 says, lazy people want much but get little, but those who work hard will prosper. And that's literally what I just said. Working hard equals prosperity. Being lazy gets you nowhere. You always want to find the shortcuts. You don't work hard. You don't get much. And we always want more, but we're not willing to work for it. The math is not mathing. Proverbs 14, verse 23. Work brings profit, but mere talk leads to poverty. And I just feel like that's God saying, we keep talking about these plans. We keep talking about doing X, Y, and Z, but it's not going to lead to any harvest. And it's not all about money. It could be in relationships. You could have been promising somebody to do so many things for them, but because you're lazy and you're procrastinating, you don't come through for them. You always fall short, and now they're disappointed in you, and now they just think you're mere talk. You know, and you just said you were going to wash the dishes. You said you were going to do laundry. You said you were going to, I don't know, go on a date, and you just keep delaying things, and now it's strife in the relationship because you're all talk but no action. And that doesn't lead to prosperity. That doesn't lead to harmony in your relationship. So that verse can pertain to so many things to me. The next verse I'm going to read is Ecclesiastes 11, verse 4. And it says, farmers who wait for perfect weather never plant. If they watch every cloud, they never harvest. That's powerful. Because you study waiting for the perfect time to do something. When the time is now, the time is today. You'll never start your podcast. You'll never start your business. You'll never move out of state because you're waiting for the perfect time. But if you know in your heart, if you've gotten direction and clear signs from God that you need to move on X, Y, and Z now, you got to do it. Just do it. Ecclesiastes 5:12 says, people who work hard sleep well, whether they eat little or much, but the rich seldom get a good night's sleep. And that is so true, because every time that I get the things that I said I was going to do done, I sleep better at night. I feel better. I feel like I actually have willpower. I feel disciplined. I feel happy that I obeyed God's orders. And I feel good about myself. I get a good night's sleep. But any time that I procrastinate and I just keep piling on things onto my plate, I'm literally tossing and turning, thinking about what I got to do tomorrow. I'm stressing myself out. I'm giving myself more anxiety. I am just overthinking at night because I just wasted time. So I end up feeling bad about myself. Please comment below if you've been through this, and you just need to have a conversation with yourself. Be real with yourself. Be real with the Lord. Literally ask him to take away the spirit of procrastination, to take away the fact that there's laziness festering within you. I pray about it all, and after I speak to God, after I talk to myself, after I look in the mirror, I'm just like, I gotta do better. I cannot waste time. I cannot be lazy. And I dang sure don't want to disrespect God. So I have to do better. And that's what I told myself this year. Anytime that I have things to do, I am not going to waste time. I'm going to do it. I'm going to maximize my 24 hours. So I really hope that this video has helped you understand what you need to do differently because you don't want to delay your destiny. We are at the end of the video, and I just want to say, whoever is watching, whoever is listening, I pray and hope that you cut out procrastination, you cut out the laziness, and actually take it to the Lord. Pray for Him to remove that from your spirit. Get into your word and look at yourself in the mirror and figure out what you need to do for your future self to evolve, to prosper. It's 2026. No more procrastination. Leave a like, leave a comment, subscribe, share this video, and most importantly, get in your word. Until next time.